Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. Today, we're driving in a rainstorm. That's what we're doing.
So it's gonna show how it's gonna look.
Huh?
All the video gonna look like how the rain.
I don't know what it's going to look like. These are waterproof. These cameras should be waterproof.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I hope it don't becomes a mess.
huh?
I said I hope it don't becomes a mess when you look at this.
When I look at the video,
Oh,
well, we'll have to speak up, that's for sure. To be heard over the rain in the car and the windshield wipers, you know? So, be sure and speak up good and loud.
I just don't talk loud like you.
I know, you don't. I gotta give you voice lessons.
No, but I don't want to talk so loud either.
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
You know.
People. Hopefully our microphones are working properly, because I have to tell you, the last video I spent about 12 hours editing the audio because one of the microphones messed up.
Yeah, but I hope it don't happen now.
I hope it doesn't happen now.
And that would be too bad. So
Yeah, it'd be between the blurry pictures from the rain and it won't rain long, people. So we're just gonna go ahead and record this. So, we never said what we're doing besides driving in the rain. We're not really just driving in the rain. We're gonna try to go into town. Where is town? Well, the short town we're going to is Morant Bay. So we're just pulling up into Hampton Court now, and we left Cheswick, going up into Hampton Court, and then we'll be going on to Morant Bay, and then
we're gonna stop in right there. We're gonna stop in right there. I don't want to.
we're gonna stop at Morant Bay briefly, and then we're gonna, depending on how it all goes and what the weather's like, I'd like to do a video from Morant Bay to Albion, and then from Albion into Kingston. And we're going to try to do some shopping in Kingston at Price Mart today. So, we don't know if we'll get there or not, but that's where we're heading. It's not raining so hard right now, but it's still raining. You can hear the wipers going. You know, I did one little video one other time with a little bit of rain going on. So hopefully the rain won't cause a problem with the touch screen on my cameras. So, as you know, the other day, people, I put one of these cameras underwater, and you saw that, and that looked so cool. Madge said it looked like the ocean, didn't you, sweetie? Yeah.
Because water is pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's such clear, crystal pretty water.
Yeah. Water coming from the Blue Mountain.
It didn't start raining until I had everything all set up to film, and it takes a while to set everything up. And I thought, you know, it might add some interest. I mean, we're all about trying new things and doing different things and, you know, doing things unique. And it's like some people might enjoy sitting back and watching a video that's just, you know, pure rainstorm, for example, you know?
Yeah.
So, in fact, a lot of people do videos like that where it's just lightning and thunder and rain and that sort of thing. And so this will kind of be a combination of that in our driving videos. So I don't know what you'll all think of that, but that's what we're doing. And hopefully the windshield wipers don't squeak so bad it drives everybody crazy.
Well, people videos are for hours, but it's for like to go to sleep or something like that, or relaxing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 3 and 4 hour videos, 10-hour videos that you can watch.
Soothing.
It's just pure somebody.
You can't just lay down on.
Yeah, just somebody sitting in their house, listening to the rain on the roof and thunder in the background. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Soothing.
I accidentally turned my fan on full blast. Well, we see some blue skies in the distance. People who watch many of our videos probably recognize a lot of these roads because this isn't the first time we've videoed on these roads. We'd like to go to fancy neighborhoods and do all that filming of those. We really enjoy that. And we know that a lot more viewers like that. At the same time, we're growing and growing as far as viewers who used to live in Jamaica, diaspora people, and they just love these videos that we do in the back countries here, and you know, like the sun coming out from a rainstorm onto the mountain in the front camera there. You know, people see that and they can't wait to come back to Jamaica.
Because it brings back memories, you know.
Yeah. It just spurs memories, and so while a lot of people like to just look at the fancy houses and stuff, like I said, we're getting more and more people that really enjoy just seeing, you know, stuff. Now, I had kind of talked about driving slower to take in more than what I normally do.
The goat want to go shelter.
The goat wanted to go in that little shop, didn't he? So maybe when we get up to some of the different road construction, we'll kind of slow down and let you all take a look at that. But for the most part, we're just gonna make tracks today. We got people walking on the road here.
Which beach they're coming from? Or they just like come from the beach?
Look like they've been swimming.
Or been swimming some river.
Yeah, they look like they've been swimming, so they don't care about the rain. It doesn't matter if that gets them wet, other than maybe sometimes the raindrops feel cold compared to the water, you know. But, you know, the thing about Jamaica is it never rains all day long. I mean, I shouldn't say never, because never is a long time, but typically, like today, somebody might look in the forecast and say, oh, it's 50% chance of rain today or whatever. Well, 50% might mean it's going to rain half the day. I mean, if it's 50%, it's going to rain. It just might but it'll only rain half the day. And you can hopefully see in the distance, people.
Could be rain, then you see bright sunshine come down.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like it wasn't raining, the place get dry.
You know, on Facebook, one of the groups that I follow is a group for travel to Jamaica or Jamaica vacations or something like that. I don't remember the name of the group. But it's quite interesting, some of the comments you see. And there's a couple comments that are prevalent. And one of them is, I see that there's rain in the forecast for when I've scheduled my vacation. And I'm worried that it'll rain the whole time. And everybody always just says, don't worry yourself. Even if it does rain every day, It's not going to rain all day every day. It's going to rain. It's going to clear off, and the sun's going to come out.
Yeah.
And mark my word, before this video is done, we'll be driving in the sunshine. I might have to get out and put my sunshades on the cameras.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, won't be. That's not uncommon at all. So anyway, that's one of the very common comments. One of the other comments is, should I bring Jamaican money, and or they accept U.S. And I'm like, why would you ask such a thing? It is true that a lot of places do take U.S. money, but I'm always of the opinion of, well, when somebody's going to the U.S., do they say, can I just spend my Jamaican money there, or do I have to get U.S. money? Well, of course, you're in the U.S., you spend U.S. If you're in China, get some yens.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in Mexico, get some pesos.
It's cheaper that way too for you.
Yeah.
If you use the US like at places, you're gonna lose plenty of your money.
Typically, people will give you 100 to 1 exchange rate at these shops. So if something's normally $100, they'll charge you $1 in US.
Yeah.
Well, $1 in US is worth $150 in Jamaican,
Yeah.
$155 in Jamaican. So you just spend an extra $55 by giving them US.
So
Plus, so do they prefer US? Well, yeah, I guess.
some people.
Not everybody, because it's also a big hassle to go and stand in line for 3 or 4 hours at the Gambio,
Cambio.
with a C, Cambio, to get to exchange your money.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be shortchanged.
So
Right,
yeah,
just
you
spend
bring yes, by all means, come spend American dollars
So
here.
you just go to the ATM
Just go to the ATM,
and
put in your debit card,
yes, and you get Jamaican.
and get Jamaican money,
Yeah.
and you pay a small fee.
Yeah.
Although, when they changed the money years ago, not this last time, but when they changed it years ago, you were telling me about how you got confused on I think they just changed the money. You tell the story, sweetie, about how you gave the wrong money.
So what do that have to do?
You gave them, well, I was just saying, if you're coming from foreign and you're not familiar with the Jamaican money, you might accidentally look at the money wrong and give the wrong money.
But what would that have to do? If the person gonna be using US.
No, I'm saying if they use Jamaican money, they might get confused on what the Jamaican money is.
So
Remember how the one time you accidentally gave somebody
yeah, so but they have to use Jamaican money. Anyhow you take it, they have to learn, so they just observe the money good, because like if $50 and the 500 or so, or 500 and the 5,000 kind of the color, So you just have to pay attention to the money. What is on the money?
They're more different now. They used to be.
Yeah, they're more different.
Yeah,
yes,
they're much different now.
Yeah.
They used to be the same, and that's what I think you told me a story about how one time you weren't sure if you did or not, but after
No, I'm sure.
Oh, you're sure?
Yeah.
You gave somebody a 5,000?
Because they look so similar. So I put the 5,000 in a different section of my purse.
Okay.
And the 500 different. So I know I make a mistake and give a 5,000. Take out a 5,000. I know how much, Yeah. And when I get out the store and when I went back, they said no.
No, you gave us a 500.
It's 500 again.
Yeah, no,
And I know, so.
Most anywhere in the world, they're not going to admit that you gave them the wrong money. I don't care where you are.
Yeah, it's true.
Because everywhere in the world these days, people struggle to make ends meet.
You have dishonest people too. Some people even some people, even because they are poor or say struggling, they would not do that.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, some people
That's
would
true.
not do that. Yeah, honest. Like
Yeah.
your something drop from you, like your purse drop from you with your money, and so they will pick it up and give it to you. And,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
honest people.
You hear stories about people who lost their wallet or whatever,
Yeah.
and they got returned.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like most people would take it. You know, it's like
Mhm.
most people would be.
Yeah,
You know,
it might depend on where you were at.
yeah,
on
we
that
are
too.
Yeah.
If you tended to be in a more
Yeah.
in an area where people tend to have more money
Yeah.
and they're not struggling quite the same,
Yeah.
because they're not struggling, they're more likely to just
Give it up.
do the right thing and give the money back.
But you have people who struggling, trust me, and
And they'll still do the right
and they'll
thing.
still do
No,
the
that's
right
true.
thing. Yeah.
But I'm just
So,
saying, in general,
Yeah, in general, people.
it's a lot easier to be an honest person when you have a lot of money in your pocket
Yes.
than when you don't have
have it,
when you
yeah.
don't have a bite to eat when you get home and you know you
Yeah.
don't and your pocket's empty
And you,
and you have one little chance to grab a little extra money
yeah.
to maybe you can take some money home and feed your family or feed your children so they don't cry themselves to sleep. I'll guarantee you a lot of people are gonna not want to give up that few dollars.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true. So
and can you blame them when you think of it in that way? You know,
what?
but some
Don't
people just
blame them, right?
some people just well, yeah. I mean, they're not blameless, but
But what sometimes someone that is in the same position towards you and like
yeah,
Yeah,
that person
I've got
may be
to-
in the same position as you,
Yeah.
and you don't even know, and
Yeah.
you've taken advantage of
yeah.
them. So
And
now
they-
they're the one that goes to feed their family tonight and can't, and their kids go to bed hungry. And if you're the type of person that's well better them than me, but you know, they did what they needed to try to make ends meet, and all you did was take advantage of somebody.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of ways to look at all these things. Oh, they've done some cutting up here. Look at this, up on this corner here.
Yeah.
They've started to take this corner out more than they had when we were here last time, that's for sure. We went by a lot of road construction here, people. Hopefully you've just been watching and seeing. You know, when I do the edit, I'll pick up the different camera angles and then you can kind of see
Okay.
what the construction is, you know.
Like the rain falling.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rain falling.
Yeah, it's a nice.
I don't know what amount of woodwork gonna be.
Well, this guy up here's working in front of us. Look at this. Look at this, sweetie.
Yeah.
This man's not letting the.
No, he was here before
Yeah,
the rain. So
yeah. They just keep working.
see. You
See the pegs on the side to the left over here.
It's two sides of peg. That means
Uh-huh.
like a
That means they're gonna do
drain.
like one of those drains.
Yeah.
Well, look at the wall here. Look at the
Yeah,
wall.
they're putting wall down here
Look at
too.
it down here, sweetie. Look
Yeah,
how much
see.
they've done.
And they're gonna put wall over here too.
Oh my goodness sakes!
Yeah. When we
Wow.
watch them do.
Oh, look at it. Well, she might get a little wet there, but
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You know, here it's easier to manage because it's not hard rock, you know. It's
Oh
soft
yeah, that's true.
dirt. A lot of
Yeah.
dirt.
But they got to bring in rocks, otherwise it won't hold
Yeah.
the road, and the road will be full of holes in no time.
I could get some of this dirt to go into my garden.
You could. We could have bought a 5-gallon pail and
Yeah, but yeah.
a shovel and filled it right up and taken it home.
Yeah.
if we think about it, next time we come to Morant Bay, let's do that. Let's just do that, because they're not going to miss 1 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, they're working up here, see?
Yeah, look at it. Oh, yeah, see how that's where the road's going to be, right there, to the left, where they're really cutting that out.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, they've done a lot of work here since we came through last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
There's a big bucket truck doing the... I don't want to get over in that mud. Yeah, they're redoing poles and stuff, see? Wow. Well, hopefully people can see a little bit through the cameras. I've kind of got them tipped. I've kind of got the one tip back a little bit, so it's going to definitely catch raindrops. But hopefully it'll kind of blow off as we drive. I don't know.
So maybe that's the reason to why the electricity sometimes is gone. I don't know. You think so? Because because depends where the post is on.
It could be.
What is on it? You see the mangrove is catching up some water. You see? The mangrove getting water.
Yeah, look at it.
I know they're gonna raise out here. Have to raise it high.
Well, they really are going to have to raise this.
Yeah.
Because look at how.
And I don't know if maybe they're gonna put drains. You think so? Like how is the mangrove? You think they're gonna put any drain?
Well, the water has to be able to go underneath the road. Yeah. So
they're gonna put culverts.
They're gonna have to put culverts. They're gonna have to raise it and put culverts because.
But the water is two side.
Well, yeah, but it still moves. Like here, for example.
Go that side.
There's a high, kind of a high spot and a low.
It goes this side, goes to the ocean.
It still has to be able to go to the sea. You can't just block it all off and not have a culvert for it to go. Yeah. Or like here, look at the water just running across the road.
Yeah.
Well, this might be my most interesting video yet. Although I thought our last one with those kids playing in the water was pretty unique. I had a fun time editing that. Hopefully, if you haven't seen that, people, go back and see my Works Yard River video. I had some fun with the editing, making the kids jump in and out of the water. And
you know, I want to get rid of that. Dogs.
Well, there's several vehicles behind us, so I don't really want to stop right here.
But what about the camera?
Well, I'll just edit it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dogs always know yes. They travel so far to come here.
Yeah, but I think rather than do that here, let's wait till we get it up on the mountain, up on the hill a little further.
Yeah.
Find a place.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, look at this. Hopefully I can see.
Ocean.
You know, these lenses do have some sort of a coating that supposedly lets the water kind of run off.
Yeah. Like oil.
Kind of a special coating on the lens. So I know when I put the cameras under the water the other day, I didn't have to do a bit of cleaning off in the first time. The second time I had to kind of wipe the lens because I could see water droplets on. But the first time, the water just came off just like it had been squeegeed and dried. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, we're kind of getting the proper equipment to do our videos, even in inclement conditions, because it will rain in Jamaica. And some people might, like I said, like we were saying, some people going to even enjoy something like this, you know.
Where it doesn't rain.
Hmm?
Where it doesn't rain.
Well, in some places, like in Colorado,
It doesn't rain?
it rains, but very little compared to here.
Oh, so it should still rain.
Yeah, but you could go.
Yeah.
The sun shines like 350 days out of the year, you know.
Even we're in Colorado, it didn't rain. It seldomly rain. It seldomly rain in Colorado. When we were in Colorado,
Didn't rain too much.
No.
Seemed like it was snowy more than it was raining.
Yeah, it snowed more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always liked the snow. I don't know why.
Really? I prefer the rain. I prefer the rain.
Yeah, I know you do.
So it's too cold.
Yeah. Well, they've done quite a bit of road work since we were through here last, people. And we didn't really talk about the different things that have been done since we've been there last, or even that had been done.
There's a step right here. The steps right there.
Mm-hmm. This part of the road through here is going to be challenging. It's more of a challenge, it seems like, when you go through a town.
Yes, so that's why maybe they let it stay for later. Yeah. Because some people, they come out too much past their property line and come out.
And so some people, and we really see that when you get when you get over into the other side of Albion and that along in through there, get between Albion and Harborview. Well, Bull Bay, and along in the Bull Bay area and in there. See a lot of places where people had to,
because it's like some capture lands.
A lot of people had to have their walls, even part of their house cut off.
Yes, yeah.
Even they lost a few rooms of their house.
Yeah, of course. Although they break the law, they still pay them for it, you know. So
yeah.
They still pay them for it. While, like in Africa, you know, people from America, Jamaica, there are places that they go there and buy places, and they come and demolish their houses. They just demolish. They're not getting back anything.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's why if you even look where my young gonna put in his fence, right up to the house, that is Mama Grace's house. And he said people is saying, by saying why, maybe the African people not saying that, but people outside of Africa.
Yeah.
And he's telling what could happen, you know. Nastra did the same thing, leaving big space because they don't want them to come and demolish their stuff. Because it's not like here where they would pay you, give back some money. No, not gonna get any money. The rain was kind of calming down part of the way, but
I thought we'd have blue skies by the time we got to Morant Bay, but I'm beginning to have my doubts now. Yep, definitely having my doubts now.
the rain getting harder.
Mm-hmm.
The rain getting harder.
Yeah. Well, earlier we could see blue sky in the distance, and I was talking about how the sun was going to be shining by the time we got to Morant Bay. And now I'm talking about, I don't think that's going to happen. But we are coming into the rainy season, and I haven't been following the weather as close as I used to.
May and June rain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that poor little goat.
Yeah, so they get
He's
small
tied
up.
right in the rain. You see him how he's small up?
Yeah, they're small up.
Small up themselves.
Shrink up themselves
Yeah.
when they get in wet.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stand the rain.
Oh, it's just neat here with the rain hitting the water. Although it seems like it's flooding up again.
The oceans, because the rain comes in more to shore.
Mm-hmm.
It could come out on the road too.
They're gonna have to build this up. That's
Yeah, they
for
have
sure.
to build it up.
It's pretty. Well, these folks are out and about selling their wares, but they're standing inside the little shack.
I pass some nice color don't.
Well, you.
In Port Morant, I might tell you stop, but to the rain falling.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look it up here.
Yeah, what? A building
Look it up
see?
here, sweetie. Look what we're seeing.
If the rain can't.
Look in front of us.
Yeah, I see, yeah. Okay, yeah.
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 They're taking all the mountain. They're taking the mountain down.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. Woo! Look at that. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I don't know what people can see.
You don't see because it's high.
Mm-hmm.
Look over there. Over there, look like they do some big cutting down over.
Well, they were going to.
See over there.
Oh yes, look at it.
They use bamboo to hold up the wire.
The electric wires there. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, they've really dug over here. This is more than any of the videos I've seen, or more than I've seen, or anything.
It seemed like there was some house here. I don't know.
There was. He's back a ways. He's around the corner. See his drive? See what his driveway is right here? See it? See the driveway right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
You see the house up there?
Yeah.
You see it? The camera's not out. Reach it.
Okay.
Woo! What a rainstorm!
Whoa.
Well,
Some serious digging down going on.
I hope it doesn't spoil up our video, but if it does, it does. All we can do is try it, people. We've been a little bit slack on videos. I did some plumbing work at home, and it took about 3 days to do that.
There's a bad day to do videoing.
Yeah. And anyway, that plumbing cut into my editing time, and then I had trouble with the microphones, and then I ended up spending a lot of time, like about 12 hours, doing just the audio because the microphone had messed up.
Oh.
But just when you think you have it bad, imagine if you're the Undertaker and
Honestly.
yeah, right there, the
Yeah,
Undertaker.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, just when you think you have it bad, imagine if you're the Undertaker in this weather.
Yeah. See funeral going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, big funeral.
Big funeral, they got all kinds of people sitting out trying to sell,
cooking, yeah.
cooking and everything
So,
there.
no, that's a big funeral.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh.
Well, you know, we're trying to get a video in. I don't know what it's gonna be like.
Huh.
When it's time to change the batteries, it won't be so simple. I'm gonna have to get my cameras dry to change the batteries because I can't.
Water will go.
I can't just open the door and change the battery because the water will get inside. They're waterproof, but they're not waterproof when the battery door's open.
Yeah. Over here, so never when we were passing here, so it was like this.
Not as much, but they'd started it.
Yeah, so the
And here's the workman staying dry. And just like that, it stopped. You know what? The sun might be out here in a minute. Wouldn't that be something?
No, this side seems look kind of clear, so I don't know if
it's going to clear up for
if it changes. It might change.
This will make for a very unique drive. This Jamaica, people, you better be able to drive in the rain and the water gets on the road heavy like that. That's not unusual. That doesn't mean we're having a flood. It just means...
Even in America, rain falling on the road full of water. So
of course, but not like here. Because it rains so much harder here. Oh, they had this all done and then they're going to cut that out. Although it didn't really start the new part till right here, so... Yeah, it looks like it could clear off before we get to Kingston anyway. 58 more miles to Kingston.
Yeah. 58.
They never did fix this to where it doesn't fill up with water. Look at this.
But you know what? Is our local people who did it.
These local people did this. That's why it was never done right.
So, yeah. So, if this evening's gonna fix it, have to wait first. They have to wait. Because they spend so many time doing this. Remember, they have
they not only did they
knock out the road back, change and this and that.
Not only did they how many times did they have to redo it here?
Yeah, yes. So,
already.
Yeah, so
because they just kept doing it wrong because they were hiring these contractors that didn't know how to build a road.
Yeah.
All they knew how to do was yam up the money from a politician.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
And I don't know which politicians or which people were involved, but they ought to prosecute people. Is what they ought to do, but they never will.
But it must be
because it's been done this way for so many years.
It must be the party in power, anyhow.
Huh?
It must be the party, the ruling party.
Well,
it couldn't be the opposition that fixing the roads. No, not doing this. No. So it's the MP, you'd say then. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I keep jinxing it by talking about how it's going to quit raining.
I bet I don't say anything.
That's right. I better not say anything anymore about it.
Well, these people start fencing up their place, Ocean View. Wow.
Oh.
They're fencing up.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. It's finished so fast, because I don't know if it takes maybe a year.
Didn't take them long?
Yeah, no, it don't take no time. Just side and then house make building and it's done.
Yeah.
And it's a big house. It's 2-story.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have never make my house there, so no, son. Oh, this house here is 3 floors. Thought it was 2. Or what?
Looks like something's all over that microphone. Right here. It's all wet. Why is it covered in water? Why is it covered in water?
Yeah, because I was drinking water. So all the water get there.
It's covered in water. That's what happened before too, I bet. That water, that got water all over that microphone.
So you think it's the water caused that?
It could have been.
How you sure that water?
Huh?
Oh,
The reason because I saw water drip before, but I didn't realize it dripped on the microphone before.
Well, this thing I have to fix that I can, if I want water, I can drink my water.
Well, you're going to have to be careful then when you do it. Because
I don't know how water gets it.
Yeah, it's just covered in water. There we go. I was looking over there and I was seeing something shiny. I thought, what am I seeing that's so shiny on the microphone? That was water. Yeah, just when you do that, sweetie. And I need to be careful with mine too, because mine sweats. Mine will be the same way. Just hold, either lean forward or do something. Keep in mind that it could do that. I wonder if that's what happened before, because I did notice before one time. I saw you drink and some water ran off of the.
But when we were going to work, sir, I didn't carry any water because we didn't go far. We didn't carry any water, so I didn't drink any water.
I was remembering from a different time then.
Why I'm not gonna do this to drink the water because I might choke. I know it's easy to choke. That if you have to do this.
I got a little bit of that. Water went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
My nose is running a little bit. I'm not sniffing. I'm just letting it sit. And if I sniff, it'll be all over the microphone, It didn't feel like any of that water got in the microphone though, so I think we're okay.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
It's actually good that we have those little covers on there,
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze anyhow.
Oh, okay.
My nostril is burning. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, this drive is going to be more of a
Rain.
Well, they're redoing this again.
Yeah. How many look
How many times? This part right here.
The amount of money that's spent out here, son.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They go wider with it though, over on that side. They go. It was nearer him. Yeah, it was nearer. They go wider with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
They need to put a sidewalk there too. Instead of just putting a curb and channel, they need to put a sidewalk for people to walk.
Yeah.
Somebody was showing a video of the road, I think. Can't even remember where the road was. But anyway, they had the sidewalk all the way along it, like they do here, or where they tried to do it here.
Sidewalk.
Yeah, they had sidewalk all along it. A lot of people in Jamaica walk, so sidewalks
of course,
are
necessary.
If you're going to build a road,
it's necessary.
you have to have a sidewalk because
children coming from school, going to school.
Yeah. And they used to just walk down the road. Now you have a nice road, you got to do a sidewalk too. It's very important. I can't believe this right here is still not been done.
They're still working on it.
Still working on it. they're gonna have the check is gonna have their phase all done before the local contractors get this done. You know?
So is the local contractor doing it? You
well,
think? I don't think so.
You this right here?
It is them doing it, you think?
Who do you think's doing it?
I don't know.
I think if it was check, it'd be done, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Don't forget build a bridge right there.
Yes, they do for the
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
You know, I'm looking in Nairobi, in Kenya, and I mean the roads like places like that, they don't have anything at the side like a wall or anything, and the flood. I mean, say, and truck driving on it
Oh yeah.
with people. I mean, say, but that is so dangerous. The water could just easily.
And the flood, when the water gets high enough, it just goes over the top.
Yeah, that's what is happening. That's what, and
Yeah.
they're driving through it.
Well, but you know, by not having guardrails, and they don't have so much pressure on the side of the bridge when the water gets deep, they don't have to build their bridges so high that way. It's so long.
You know, but I think you wouldn't see places like that, and it doesn't have a guardrail or something
Uh-huh.
here. They wouldn't leave it like that. I mean, in Nairobi, the capital, so much places that
You know,
just
Yeah.
and the rain. I see like the place is flat
Yeah.
because lot it seems like you can look
Oh,
in
so the
it is
it's
flat.
kind of like Plant Garden River over there between
Yeah,
Golden
yeah,
Grove and
yeah.
Cordley Crossing, where it's
Yeah.
just so low and
Yeah.
so flat
Yeah,
that any amount of rain is just going to flood.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Nairobi is
Yeah.
flooding out.
You know,
Yeah.
talking bad about those few little spots that haven't been done and complaining about the contractors, but it is local contractors that did this right here, and look, they finally got it, and it's nice. You know, they got the lines on it, nice and smooth.
You know, is they just don't care, neglectful, you know, type of way. They don't care.
Well,
They can do better, and they just don't care.
yeah.
They prefer just
Because it's been, yeah.
it's politics thing and everything. So just do as I like because they know there will be no accountability and get free money. Yeah.
Well, it becomes just the culture of it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. It don't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Bad culture.
So there are
Dirty culture.
there are some negative things about the Jamaican culture,
A lot of negative.
but at the same time, there's many positive things. The way they're laid back, the way they're, irie, the way they don't get excited about things.
Yeah.
But when they do get excited, they're liable to stab you up and kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the good and the bad.
Yeah. They are just easygoing.
But people are so friendly. It's like
Yeah.
wherever you are in Jamaica, it's like being in small town America,
Yeah.
where everybody waves at you, and whether they know you or not.
Yeah.
The whole country is that. Imagine, people,
They're
if you've never
just-
been to Jamaica, you won't believe. It's really like being in a small town in America, or probably a small town anywhere in the world, where people wave at you whether they know you or not. That's the way it is.
Look at that building that is going up here.
Yeah. Look at it. Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's a business place.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it is in Jamaica. Just everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. They will be very helpful. Let's see somebody like you don't know where you're going, like
Yeah. Well, when I've had punctures, the number of people who have stopped, and I probably should. I was going to just go here, but let's see here, the best place to. Well, I'll just go up here and turn, I guess.
Yeah.
I could have turned off there.
Yeah.
All right, people, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up, I think. Although we made pretty good tracks here. Let's see how long we've been going here. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Be a nice little video. So, thanks for joining us. Be sure and like, share, comment, and subscribe for the latest from Red Button Journal. Big up yourself. Bless up yourself. Later and
Amen.
amen. Woo-hoo.